got some words of encouragement for you. I'm here at the Colony Chapel in my office, and it's Sunday, so I'm wearing a jacket and a tie. Our guidelines here make it very clear that the men who are in the Colony of Mercy program have to wear jackets and ties when they go to the Colony Chapel for Sunday services, whether it be in the morning or the evening. And needless to say, some of the guys who are here will inevitably push back on that and say, well, chap, God wants me to come as I am. What God is saying is something completely different. But what happens in that is that we, the people of God, tend to get a little confused that this is God's way of giving us a little bit of leeway, grace, if you will, that we can kind of do whatever we want to do. But Paul fights back on that, particularly in Romans. He uses terminology like, shall we continue to sin so grace may abound? No, it's not. That's not what it's supposed to be. Now, is wearing a t-shirt and jeans to church a sin? No. But what we're seeing is so much Christian freedom that we can kind of feel like we could do whatever the wind carries us to do. That's countered also by Paul in the book of Galatians, as he says, you, my brothers and sisters, are called to be free. This Christian freedom thing that we talk about, well, he backs up and he says, but do not use your freedom to indulge in the flesh. That is, to do whatever you want to do. Rather, he adds, serve one another humbly in love. You see, that's where God wants us to go with this Christian freedom. We have the freedom to serve without question, without hesitation, without anything holding us back. We can be free to humbly serve. It's exciting. It's liberating. And just for the record, we'll go back to that, God wants me to come as I am. Well, what God wants is our hearts. Jeremiah 17:10 reminds us of that. I, the Lord, search the heart and test the mind, and to give every man according to his ways, according to the fruit of his deeds. So while what we do is important, it's a reflection of what's going on inside of you. Some words of encouragement for you. And if you like what you see here, let me encourage you to like what you see down here. That is, subscribe to our page, the Communicating with Purpose Ministries page.